Hello. Hey,
Mhm.
Keith. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Girl,
I was
you
sitting up
slow.
there talking to my cousin.
You slower than molasses.
Yeah.
Get the molasses out your ass.
Oh, come on now.
Anyway, how you doing? Look, before you get started. Look, you heard that?
What?
You heard what he said?
What?
He said he got a lot of good shit to tell you this evening.
Shoot it.
Well, today Thursday. But
Right.
how you been doing today?
Been busy, taking care of some things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's
People have
good
been
to talk
asking me
to you.
about my food stamps. And I told this one girl, I said, listen, I have to feed my child, so I can't be giving out food stamps like that.
And you ain't
You better
supposed
find
to.
some other way.
Tell her
Yeah.
unless she sell them to you.
Yeah, she told me, she asked me earlier today, she was like, can I have $30 worth of food stamps, but you ain't giving me nothing back after all the food stamps you used.
Right. Sounding like the ghetto.
I'm trying to tell you, everybody keep asking me, and I'm like, no, I can't do it.
How they say, funky, funky ghetto.
I used to buy food stamps, and I can't do it no more.
I know that's right. Don't do it because your child got to eat. Am I right? Am I
And
wrong?
then the first thing I got to hear from my sister is that, oh, she doesn't provide for her child. I want to
Well,
hear that
guess
shit.
well, guess what? Do like I did when I first moved to North Carolina, Keisha. I get food stamps, y'all.
Mhm.
I was so happy I was getting some food stamps.
Well, I know it used to be two something, but now it's like 160 something now.
And
And that's all
speaking
they
of,
give me.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it
they
used to
all
be
look. They already look.
100.
Look, they already don't want us to have nothing, Keisha.
I know. I said I can't feed two people every single month.
Well, guess what? I can. Guess what? I can feed myself, and I feed Veronica.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm sure you got more than I do. I don't have that much per month.
Bless your heart. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you one thing with North Carolina good about they barbecue. You feel me?
I've had North Carolina barbecue. Trust me, I got family all through there. I told you, on my mother and father's side of the family.
I know. And you know what though? For you to got Southern descendants, you don't act Southern.
No, I don't. I come
Yeah,
from Long Island, baby. That's where I'm from.
yeah, you come from Strong Island,
Yeah, and that's where my accent comes in.
and that's why they chase you down the street and don't care.
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
You stupid.
You know I'm gonna say
Nisha
that,
need
don't you?
to chill out. Nisha need to chill out though.
What's going on?
She keep trying to boss me around when it comes to my food stamps and when it comes to my daughter's monthly benefits. She needs to chill out.
But can I ask you something?
Why?
Can we just get along?
I try to get along with people. People ain't getting along with me. That's the problem.
I feel where you coming from. You don't have to get along
I
with
mean,
nobody.
I
They don't
take care of my daughter.
look.
I take care of my daughter. My daughter ain't needing for nothing. She ain't wanting for nothing because I made sure Even when it doesn't come to school time and stuff like that, she still has what she needs. I don't understand what the problem is.
Well, well, Keisha Myers is a whole lot of situations going on, sister girl.
I know it.
I mean, for real
They're
though.
trying to remind me of how to be a parent, but I already know how to be a parent. I've been a parent for more than a decade now. I think I'm doing just fine.
And like you told her, she ain't got no kids. You do.
I got a child, and she act like I don't know how to do anything when it comes to my child. I do.
Well, guess what? Guess what, chicken butt?
What?
I've been a parent longer than you. Bang bang on child.
I know.
And guess what?
And your children is grown. I know what you know.
I know what you're saying, but this what I'm saying too. I wouldn't have never thought that I was gonna have no children.
But at least you admit to the fact that you got children. But there
Oh
are men
yeah.
out there that won't admit.
Oh yeah. I love them little boogers. They still my babies. I don't care what they say.
I don't care how old my child gets, she's always gonna be my baby.
And right now, my mama said, but you know what I told her? I told her, well, your baby about to get the H on. I'm gonna catch that mega bus and say, Mama, I'm gone.
You stupid.
Yeah. But you know what though? That was like the saddest day, for her because when I got, like I said before, I got on that mega bus and I posted the last ride and said so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. My
Mm-hmm.
mama called me back like 2 minutes and she was like, you act like he ain't coming back. She was teary-eyed, don't you, Keisha Myers?
That's the way my mama was when I left it or left Long Island for Georgia. Oh, my
Um,
mom bad.
and you know what? I hate to say this, but sister girl, I guess you say after you came from, after you moved from Long Island to the sticks, you went from sugar to shit. Am I right? Am I wrong?
I can't say you're wrong, baby.
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah, and I had a lot more transportation up there, that's for sure.
That's why I said from sugar to shit.
Yeah,
You moved from the big city to the country.
I sure did.
But I was born down in that sugar honey iced tea hole. You feel me?
Yeah,
You had to go to the bathroom, didn't you?
yes, I did.
You could have muted the video, you nasty buzzer, you.
I'm sorry.
Wherever you gotta go, you don't think I know. Look,
I didn't
it
want
been
to pee on myself.
oh yeah, it been plenty of times I talked to you and went to the joint.
And I talked to you many times and you've gone to the John too.
Yep, I went to the joint. At least I didn't do like them Catholic preachers in them churches. They be so polite with it, Keisha. I'm gonna tell you how they do it. They get the preaching, and they don't. They talking preachers. They ain't no hollering preachers. You feel me? They ain't no look. They ain't no hollering preachers, Keisha. I'm gonna tell you what they do. They be talking while they be preaching, and then they'll do this number. Excuse me. They be like, "Excuse me, I have to go to the John." You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they be preaching. They be like, "Excuse me, but I have to go to the John." And before they can go out the door to the bathroom, they'll look back at the congregation, look and be like, "John." And then you got
Yeah,
the
but
inter
I've seen some of these people
looking. Look, and then you got them interim preachers while they going to the bathroom.
Yeah, but I've seen where these preachers were sitting up there, even though they knew they had gas, in the middle of their service and their sermon at their church. They be sitting up there and farting in people's faces. I'm like, oh hell no.
Look, is this look? They think they kingdom calm now, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about one incident in church. This lady got to shouting one time, Keisha. I promise you, her wig flew off. And look,
That's funny.
you know, growing, I don't seen a whole lot of action in church growing up when I was young. And you know what, Keisha?
Mm.
That's why I could do them church impressions so good and well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just like I told you about that time when I told you when you know how them deacons be leading devotion.
Mm-hmm.
And you always got that one that'll get distracted, that always get thrown off. They could be
Mm-hmm.
singing they be singing them church songs. They be like, oh, when all God's children get, and then that one that get distracted with that ugly plaid suit. He look out the top of his glass to see a girl walk by with a tight miniskirt.
Mm.
And he get thrown out. He starts singing another. He be like, I'm gonna give you what you want, give you what you need. You ain't really funked around till you funk with the D. They be like, wait. They be like, wait a minute, bro, that's the wrong song, man. Oh, they be like, oh, I'm sorry, I saw that girl with that tight minister. That's Sister So and So's granddaughter. You better leave that girl alone.
Yeah, but I tell you, when Nisha decided she wanted to go to work today,
Hmm.
not only was she rushing to get to the store, but I had to be back here because the people were dropping the stuff off for Christmas for my daughter and myself.
Oh,
And I told her I couldn't leave, but she was like, "Oh, we gotta go now. We gotta go now." And I
wait a
said,
minute.
"Nisha, I still had to get my child off the bus." And she was like, "Oh no, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go now because I have to
Yeah,
go to work later."
you know what? Y'all sound like some cackling sisters.
No, that's her.
Y'all sound y'all
Yeah.
sound like y'all sound like y'all fighting the beauty seminar.
No, it's her. It's her. She needs to calm her ass down.
And look, and then you come out with a broomstick. You be
I
like,
ain't coming out with no broomstick. She the one
look,
that tried to call herself trying to beat me up last week.
that's why I said you come out with a broom. You be like, shut it up, shut it up.
She just needs somebody to bop her up against her head.
Well, you know what though? I ain't gonna comment on that one. You know we don't talk about that on here. You know I told you that before. Tell me if you want to tell me about that. Tell me off the record. Don't do that on here, girl. You know
Yeah,
better
but
than that.
other than that, I know my daughter's gonna be very happy the day of. So
They
that's
said,
gonna.
look, and you know what? I should have brought that. I should have sent that song to you. Don't go chasing Santa Claus.
I don't go chasing that fraud. What's wrong with
You
you?
know, you know what? First time I heard that last year, I promised you, I almost fell out on the floor at the store when I heard that. I talking about don't go chasing Santa Claus. I said, Lord have mercy, they messing with TLC. Now left,
Yeah,
look, if Left Eye was still alive, she probably cursed them motherfuckers out and probably.
I'm trying to tell you.
But then
And
again, but look again,
when you remember that song that came out about it was a funny song where the guy was talking about his grandmother got run over by a reindeer.
when Keisha, when I don't heard that crap before. But I tell
That
you
was
one
funny.
song I heard. I'll tell you one song I heard at the MARTA station.
Mm.
Santa Claus got in my chimney. I heard that at the MARTA train.
The grandma got ran over by a reindeer. I'm sorry, that song was funny.
You know what? I don't heard that more than one time, but I'm gonna tell you something else I don't heard before too, Keisha. That Santa Claus goes straight to the daggone ghetto.
You talking about by James Brown?
Remember that?
Yeah,
Keisha.
James Brown.
Yeah, you know what though? They must have been smoking. They must have been smoking some of that ooh when that song came out. They must have been smoking some of that good shit to my Santa Claus go straight
Come
to the
straight to
ghetto.
the ghetto. Mm, mm,
You know
mm,
what
mm.
though? He must have been smoking the joint when he came up with that song because you know if in the Santa Claus they go to the ghetto, they ain't gonna bring no gifts. They gonna take that shit. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, and there's another song. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called "The 12 Annoying Things About Christmas."
Oh
And
yeah. Now I heard that before, but I got my own version.
go
On
ahead.
the on the first day of Christmas, that heifer gave to me a joint. On the second, no, on the third day of Christmas, that heifer gave to me 3 bags of weed, two double blunts, and a gallon of Erkin jerk.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, whenever that song came on, "The 12 Annoying Things of Christmas,"
Uh,
guess what? My niece and my nephews would say that sounds like their father, my brother-in-law.
God Almighty. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you one Christmas song I actually can't stand to hear, especially when I had them trust issues.
Uh-oh.
What do the lonely do at Christmas?
Oh yeah.
That was actually the first Christmas song that actually made me cry.
Well, I know that Anthony Hamilton did a remake of that song a few
I'm
years
gonna be
ago.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That is one of the most depressing songs I ever heard in my life on Christmas. And,
I've heard a
and,
lot of depressing songs over the
and
Christmas holidays.
you know what? They know everybody ain't got nobody. And they still throw them shits out. Especially and look, and don't forget about them suicide songs from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That song by Nielsen. Can't live if
Living
living
is
is
without
without you.
you.
Can't
Can't
live, can't live anymore. Then he pull a joint. Look, then he pull a joint, Keisha. Look, then he pull a joint. He go, can't live if living is without you. You saw how I would do it. You saw that emotion, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's him out. He pulled it. He be like, can't live if living is without you.
Oh, I when I hear that song, I start crying.
Man, that's a depressive. That's suicide song right there. That's a
That's why I
suicide.
and what I don't like is when Destiny's Child did a version of that song about, they did a remake, but they tried to add something different to the song of, the 12 Days of Christmas.
Uh,
And I hate that song. I'm like, oh, why the hell did they play this? For all the things they could play on the radio,
well,
they had
you
to
know
play
what?
this shit.
Well, I'm gonna say this right here. Some people be trying to remake a lot of songs. Sometimes I say this
Oh.
right here. Sometimes you got to leave well enough alone.
Well, that's what I said when Beyonce called herself doing that Frankie Beverly and May song
Thank
Can't
you.
Let Go. Yeah,
Thank
she should
you.
have left that alone.
You know what? When I heard that, that's the first thing came out of my mouth. I said, Lord have mercy.
I was like, no, she didn't.
You know what? I could have did better with that.
She called herself trying to put more horns to it.
Uh-uh.
And
No. Hell no. You cannot remake the cookout song.
thank you.
That is the cookout anthem. You do not
Yeah.
touch that.
You don't touch any cookout anthems at all.
Now that's the number one cookout anthem. And the
You
family
also had that
and the
song
family
Family
reunion.
Reunion by the OJs. Don't forget that one.
Oh no, hell no. You
Forget
can't touch that one.
the other one by the Isley Brothers.
Which one? If you want to get into something. you
No, no,
chose
no,
the
not
right.
that one. Not that
Okay,
one. Not that one.
I'm talking shit.
There's another song that they had out that was kind of like the song from the OJ's Family Reunion, but it's a different song.
Yeah,
Caravan of Love. That's it.
you talking about that's Isley. You talking about Isley Jasper Isley.
Anyway, it's still an Isley song.
Yeah, but they put some hump in that shit too.
Yeah, but at least that's still one of those cookout songs that you hit at the cookout when your family get together.
No, that sound like some. No, that sound like something you play after a funeral.
No, not that song.
Uh huh. That's
No.
uplifting. You could be sad and crying. You hear that, you bring you back to life.
No, you hear songs that are like very downer, Debbie Downer kind of songs. Those are the songs that are depressing.
Especially Swing Low Sweet Chariot.
Oh my God.
But you know what though?
I heard the original version of it, and I'm like, oh no.
You know what I added my flavor to it. You know that part that I once was lost and what could I see?
Mm-hmm.
I say Peter Pan, peanut butter.
And whenever my mom, because my mom was a big Barbara Streisand fan, I don't know what it is, but every time I hear Barbara Streisand, I get depressed.
Let me hold on. Shut your mouth right there for a minute. Don't talk about Barbara. Barbara cool.
I don't listen to her.
Barbara cool. I like Barbara Streisand. I like that song she had with Donna Summer. Enough is enough.
Yeah, that was a song that I liked. That wasn't depressing.
But
But
I tell
a
you
lot
another
of Barbara songs that weren't without somebody that had an uplifting song or a
what.
song that was fast. A lot of the songs that she sang were very slow and they were depressing. I'm sorry, Carlos. I would start crying.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
tell
like,
you something.
Mom, cut it
I'm,
off.
I'm gonna tell you the saddest song I heard. We only just begun.
By the Carpenters, yeah, I've heard that.
That was a sad song. And
I
then
got depressed when I hear that song too, because my
I,
mom used to play it sometimes too.
I'm gonna tell you something. That song Luther remade by them, Superstar.
Superstar, yeah.
Luther made it sound better because the Carpenters made it sound kind of corny. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? When I
Luther
heard that,
had
Luther
soul
had
too. That's what
soul.
it is. Yeah.
Luther went down in his soul and was like, "Don't you remember you told me you love?"
Oh,
Don't
me
get me don't get me
baby.
started yet. They somebody out there might get the Holy Ghost. And guess what?
Carlos, you crazy.
Look, they really will.
You stupid.
But you know what though? Luther was a bad joker when he was on with his tenure on
He
earth.
was a bad mother. Shut your
Shut your
mouth.
mouth. Yep. Hey, look, long ago
You know who did it also did a nice version of
and
that
so far away.
song?
Who?
You know who also did a nice version of that song?
Reuben.
Ruben Studdard.
I know. Luther Reuben can sing Luther.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
They were
But look,
supposed to, before Luther passed away, they were supposed to do a song or two together.
I heard. But look, Keisha, I ain't trying to rush you, but our time is almost up. But I want to
All
thank you.
right.
Look, right ain't here right now. But I want to thank you
That's all right.
for tuning in, for joining me live on Zoom, streaming with YouTube. Couldn't ask for nothing more. But I want to thank you for that. And plus, you were the recurring guest. You ain't gone yet, is your sister?
Mama the Barge in with us.
Okay, we need to. You got her with us now.
No, I said one day we do need to get her or
Oh
get
yeah,
Bunny.
oh yeah, one of them. Shoot. But look here, Keish. Good night, sister. Girl, it's time to go.
Yeah, I gotta
I,
eventually charge
look,
both of my phones,
look. I can't go
and I
over
gotta wait for my
time.
daughter to get here.
Look, I can't go over time. I got no more flow.
You stupid.
But look, give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna call you right back.
All
On
right, bye.
message. On, look, on messenger.
All right, bye bye.